Good morning. I wish I could go live with a filter. Wouldn't that be great? All my problems would be solved. Okay, so today we have had a request for shoulder and neck stretches for the morning when you wake up. And then we are also going to do a meditation that actually goes along well with the stiffness and things like that. So I'm just going to give it like 30 seconds, see if anyone else pops on. I'm going to turn this off. Because you're loud. All right. Let's get started. I'm live. Sit up nice and tall and just close your eyes for a moment. And you don't have to be on the ground. You can be on a chair. You can be on a couch. If you're on a couch, try not to lean back into the couch and get sucked in by it. Try to sit up nice and tall here so you're sitting on the edge. Just let your eyes close. Letting your hands rest on your thighs. Taking your hands together at heart center, just start to rub the palms together, creating some heat. Allow them to come to heart center. I want you to continue to press the palms together. So you're using a little bit of muscle here to press the palms together. Sit up nice and tall and drop your chin towards your chest. You should already start to feel the stretch in the upper back, the neck. You can release your hands down to your knees and just start to draw big circles with the nose here. Nice and slow. And when we draw circles with the tip of our nose, as opposed to just rolling our head in circles, it's more of a controlled movement. And we're less likely to put our neck in a position that our neck can't handle. Switch the direction you're going in. And bringing your chin back down to your chest once you complete that last circle. Your spine is nice and tall and your chin is just tucked to your chest. Interlace your hands by the base of your skull here. And just let your elbows point down towards your knees. So we're just letting gravity do the work to melt our head down, not necessarily putting pressure with our hands. And you should feel this right in the upper back, right between your shoulder blades, a little above your shoulder blades. That C7 area. Keep your fingertips interlaced, hands as they are, as you start to lift the head up, elbows are wide, and then start to lift the heart up and the gaze up, finding a little bit of an arch in your spine. If you need to separate your hands a little bit, go right ahead. We're also looking for this stretch across the chest here, so elbows wide. Deep breaths. Release, come back through center. Inhale as you slide your arms all the way up towards the sky here, really reaching through the sides of your body and imagining that your hips are sinking down into your mat. They're growing roots into your mat. They're strong. And just gently swing your arms behind you, letting the fingertips actually land on the floor or your pillow or the couch, whatever you're on, maybe your chair. Drop your chin to your chest once again, so your shoulders are rolling back, and roll your right ear over towards your right shoulder. We're relying on our core to help us sit up straight. Your hands are more like a kickstand, so we're not putting all the weight back on them. Your fingertips are just gently touching down behind you. Reach that left arm, lift it up about a foot, and flex the palm, so you're like shooting spider webs out of the heel of your hand. You should start to feel a nice stretch through the left side of the neck, the left shoulder, the left wrist, and you might even feel it into the fingers here, depending on how much you're flexing your wrist. Slowly release, bring it through center. Let that left hand come down, chin to chest, and just taking that on the other side, left ear, left shoulder. When you're ready, lifting that right arm up just about a foot, maybe two, not too high. Pressing out of the heel of that hand. And release, bring it through center. Lift your head up, stack it right on top of your heart, fingertips to your shoulders, and just bring your elbows as close together in front of you as they can. Maybe they touch. And slowly take a great big inhale as you lift your elbows up and open, the furthest that they can go, drawing this big circle, these big circles with your elbows. And we'll bring it forward once again. Maybe the elbows touch. Open it up, moving slow. We'll do one more time that way, and then we'll reverse our circle. And reverse the way that you're going. Good morning, guys, for those of you that are joining us. And just do 3 in the opposite direction, still getting that full range of motion. So if you can tap elbows in front of you, tap elbows in front of you. One more. Release, give yourself a big giant hug, right arm on top, and I want you to walk your fingertips as far towards your spine as you can, so get them behind you. Notice what happens in the neck and the shoulders, and then see if you can relax the shoulders down a little bit. Maybe tucking your chin to your chest. Left arm on top, release, give yourself a giant hug. Walk those fingertips back and then actively relax your shoulders with an exhale. Bring your palms together at center. Once again, rub your palms together, create some heat here. Then we're going to practice a little self-massage. So just allow your right hand to come to your left shoulder and just dig in with your fingertips. And allow your fingertips to tell you where the heck you need to go, right? Maybe it's to the back of the shoulder, maybe it's the front, maybe it's the entire trap here. Just rub. You can get into the back of your neck, maybe the back of the skull. Just easing into that fascia tissue here before we dive into our meditation, loosening up a little bit. When you're ready, you can switch sides. And if some place is telling you to stay there and keep your fingertips there, stay there. Give whatever that space that's calling for the extra attention, give it that attention. eventually releasing your hands down and finding that comfortable seat with your spine nice and long. We're going to do a short meditation, about 3 to 4 minutes. And it is more of an advanced meditation. Hi, Jenny. So I don't want you to feel defeated or like you're doing anything wrong if you find yourself having monkey brain or not being able to follow the prompts and think about the prompts that I'm giving you. That's perfectly fine. You can just use this time as an outline to sit up nice and tall and find your breath, right? So that's what we'll do. We'll sit up nice and tall. And we'll just take 3 deep belly breaths, whatever that means to you, in and out 3 times. Starting to notice your connection with whatever is underneath you, whether it's a chair, a couch, the floor, a blanket. Really feeling that space that you sit upon. Feeling sturdy and safe in that space. Knowing that you're not going to fall off, that you're very grounded in this moment. And moving from your seat, I want you to start to notice the body. So we can start at the feet here. Notice the toes, the ankles. How do they feel? Notice the knees, the fronts and the backs. Noticing your hips. Your belly. Just drawing awareness to the space that I name. Your heart, your chest. Maybe you take a full breath in so you can feel your chest lift. Noticing your hands, your wrists. Your elbows. Shoulders, neck, face. And just your entire head here. All 10 pounds of it. And doing a really quick body scan once again, now that we're sitting with our entire body. Notice if there's anything that brings up sensation. So maybe the sensation is tightness, maybe it's stiffness, maybe it's pain, maybe it's soreness. And if you feel ready to go beyond the physical body, you can even start to notice the energetic body, right? Maybe you woke up today and your heart feels a type of way. So whatever sensation it is that you're noticing, right? Maybe it's your stiff neck. Really draw your awareness to it. And tell yourself, how does it affect your seat? So the way that you're sitting. How does the sensation that you're feeling, either very physically or energetically, affect the way that you chose to sit down, and the way that you are actively sitting down? How does it affect that? how is the sensation that you are feeling going to affect your day? So when you get up from this meditation, how is that sensation going to affect what you do, how you act, what you say? Be honest with yourself. There's no right or wrong answer. There's no good or bad. There just is. And once you're honest with yourself with that answer, the flip to that question is, how do you want it to affect your day? Do you want it to affect your day? And the last part, the last question here, notice your sensation once again. Really draw your mind to it. How is it affecting you right now, in this moment? Knowing that there's no such thing as good or bad right now. There just is. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. If your sensation is something very physical on your body, for example, if it's in your neck, I want you to take your hands and bring your hands to your neck. So if it's on your knees, if it's on your shoulders, bring your hands to where your sensation is. If you were working with something in the subtle body and you know what chakra it aligns with, I want you to take your hands there. But if you have no idea, just place your hands over your heart. And if you're really confused, just place your hands over your heart. Take a really deep breath in, deep breath out. This time, as you breathe in, I want you to imagine all of this love running through your hands, running through your arms into your hands. And as you breathe out, you're sending so much love, so much kindness to that sensation. Let's do that one more time. As you inhale, imagine the love running through your arms, through your shoulders, elbows, forearms, fingertips, palms. And as you exhale, you're sending all of that love fully to your sensation. When you're ready, slowly allow your eyes to open. Taking in the light, taking in your day. Thank you for practicing with me this morning. Namaste. That rhymed and I didn't even mean it to. Have a beautiful day. If that brought up some things for you, if you were working with the subtle body and it did wind up bringing up some emotions, just sit, maybe journal, but maybe sit and breathe. Take a few extra breaths. Grab a pen, write down how you feel. All right, guys, if you need me, I'm here as always. I will see you Monday morning at 8 a.m.